Sarah Cunning turned off the TV as a result of the news report. Puts the remote control on the side of her hospital bed and breathes out. Notices her hospital phone next to her and picks up the phone and attempts to call her friend Stephen Chestnut, who had just left the hospital a while ago. Stephen responds via voicemail. Hey, this is Stephen Chestnut. You know what to do. Sarah Cunning responds, I figured out something. Stephen, I need you to call me. It's an emergency. Call me right away. This thing we're dealing with, it's based off what happened 4 years ago. It's connected to Jeremy Kettings. I just watched the news report. Steven Troller, Dennis Fields, one of them, I just saw them on the news. They said, God may bless the world. Whatever this entity is, whatever it is, it's going to target the world if we don't act soon. So, give me a call right away. And that Tiger guy, tell him he might get targeted too if he's not careful. A screech came into Sarah Cunningham's ear from the cell phone, and the phone within the hospital room breaks off of the area behind her. Sarah Cunningham looks directly at a sparking area of the phone, which sparks and breaks off its hinges. Sarah gasps and looks at the and jumps in her hospital bed and looks directly at the wiring, in which watches a circuit of wiring go through the wiring connected to the hospital's main frame. She immediately undoes her cordings and runs out the hospital room, in which Death was already preparing to take Sarah Cunning out, and she avoids an unnecessary transaction. Tiger, who had just opened the door for Sarah Cunning, who had never didn't notice the tiger. Sarah stares at Tiger and runs out the main room door. Tiger, who is also known by the name of Sebastian Tillman, looks into the main room and, unaware that Death had mainly sparked a new Flannery order of design, targeting former survivors of his own antics. This order, known as the Sagarian Order of Death Design and or Sagarian Outchain Order. Sebastian walks into the room, unaware of the situation that Sarah Cunningham was running down the staircase from, barefooted in her own gown. She exits the main room and runs to her house down the street. Sebastian slightly moves backward of the situation, walks toward Sarah Cunningham and says, "Hi!" Sebastian turns around, and before he knows it, while he was saying "hey," yelling for Sarah Cunning, Death had made its move. Death Design sparked a corner of the hospital room in which a spark plane entered into the main socket, pulling on an artillery. The main lead artillery circuits pulling the plug out of the wall. The Tillman circuit engineer pulled the plug out of the wall, enters the plug into the main heat exchange area of the room, and as Sebastian Tillman, who is also a tiger, turns around and enters the room, the heat exchange bursts, exploding, and sends Sebastian Tillman headfirst and kills Sebastian Tillman instantaneously as he looked directly into the hospital room, killing him instantly via incineration.